Time for baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Rizzo and Harper swing for the fences coming up. Michael Taylor makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Washington, center fielder, number 3.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game. Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Bryce Harper gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Ryan Zimmerman set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to
1-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Hamill sets. 2-2 on its way home. Hot shot towards the hole. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Daniel Murphy stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That evens it up, 1-1. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there, 3-2 now. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jason Hayward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard to short. Espinosa's up with it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Ben Zobrist gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. And standing in now is a guy who was such a key member of the Phils' run to the World Series in 2008 and 2009. Their former All-Star Jason Worth. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And it's a fly out to start the second, one away. Settling in now, Danny Espinoza, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. He pulls this one into right. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around first, on his way to second now. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that misses inside 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Tanner Roark steps into the box. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike at the letters. 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Anthony Rizzo strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Lays off 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. 2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Espinoza's there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Chris Bryant stands in for the first time.
Chris Bryant.
Hit on the ground is short. To his left, Espinoza. Throw gets him. 2 down. Jorge Soler gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. First pitch on its way. In tied at 93, ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a line drive. Foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Michael Taylor will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1.
Ball that's outside.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Hamill has his target. Here's the 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Fowler moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Driven to right field and deep. Back goes Hayward. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Head down through first. He's heading for 2. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay throw. But he is in there with a triple. Ryan Zimmerman will get a chance now as he hopes to cash in following the 2-out triple.
Well, the inning didn't look like it was going anywhere with those 2 quick outs, but then...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Addison Russell digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Russell.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Drilled on the ground to short. Right to Espinoza. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting ninth.
Jason Hamill stands in.
Hamill.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Ground ball left side. Fielded by Rendon. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Dexter Fowler will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first.
And they sent him packing on a breaking ball, too. And if it's me, I come right back with it.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Squared that one up just a little late.
Nope.
Just a touch outside. 1 and 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now. Ripped down the first base line. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll step on the bag himself. Daniel Murphy is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. High and deep to right center field. Fowler looking up. Gone!
The batter.
A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0. Jason Worth will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The batter, number 8.
Danny Espinoza digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Hit out towards second. Zobrist is there. On to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and one, here it is. Off and running is Hayward. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So striding in, Anthony Rizzo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Chris Bryant stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready now, Jorge Soler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back easily. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Miguel Montero gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. On the ground up the middle. Espinosa to his right. He has it. And an underhanded throw is in time. Tanner Roark heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hamill gets the sign. First pitch on its way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch out. One away.
The batter,
Michael Taylor will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Sent on the ground out to second. Zobrist has it in time to first, and there are two away. Anthony Rendon will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Addison Russell comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
the shortstop, Addison Russell.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you know, the big key to throwing the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Number 39, Jason Hamill.
Jason Hamill is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that. We'll dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Very weakly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Bryce Harper will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington 6th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit sharply toward the right side. Hayward is there, and he'll bring this one in. Ryan Zimmerman will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Hamels is ready. Here comes the first pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Jason Hayward will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the sixth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Ben Zobrist steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here comes the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. 1 run, 5 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Anthony Rizzo will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Chopped at the plate. Ramos gonna have to hurry. Throw gets him. 2 down. Chris Bryant will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The 0-2 home. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he... Jason Worth will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Number 8.
Danny Espinoza stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Hamel into the wind. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Wilson Ramos will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And he misses again, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. You're not giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Here comes the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to Jorge Soler steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. New pitcher coming on, and it looks to be the right-hander Matt Belisle. Miguel Montero will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Scorched to third. Rendon is there. One there. On to first. So he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Addison Russell will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Michael Taylor will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Neil Ramirez will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is there to record the first out. Now to the plate, Anthony Rendon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Bryce Harper is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Neil Ramirez will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Tommy La Stella is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Smoked on the ground left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Dexter Fowler will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Oh, and Fowler moves way too fast. It's a bunt single. Jason Hayward ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon. Ben Zobrist has a great opportunity now to break this tie, but I'd imagine at least the corners will be playing in.
Fly would give him the lead here in the late going, and that could be big.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Anthony Rizzo strides forward in a pivotal moment in this one. High ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does exist here.
Yeah, and he'll definitely be pitching for that ground ball right here, Matt. You've got to be able to lay off those pitches down in the strike zone that he's going to be offering up.
But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Third baseman, Chris Ryan.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Chris Bryant is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and he is out at the plate. Pedro Strop will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Ryan Zimmerman is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second goes Zimmerman. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Daniel Murphy stands in as he looks at a called strike. Bounced up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Jason Worth takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. Hector Rondon will come on now and try to keep this deficit from getting worse. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Danny Espinoza digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0. Lays off, and it's 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He drew a walk his first time up. And the squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Runners are at the corners with one man out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Clint Robinson will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. 2-0. To short, hit hard. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Now pitching for Washington.
Ninth inning save situation, and they'll turn it over to one of the best in the business, the All-Star Jonathan Papelbon.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth inning for the Cubs, left fielder, number 68.
Jorge Soler is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
Now playing first base, number 14, Chris Heisey.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Papelbon comes set. 1-1 pitch on its way. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Now batting,
Miguel Montero comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. So you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
And that misses, ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Worth going back, still ranging back. Gone! And we are tied here in the ninth.
now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Miguel Montero, a solo home run. And with it, the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2. First offering on its way. Addison Russell comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Line to the right side. Harper is there. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 56, Hector Rondon.
Javier Baez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Javier Baez.
In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Michael Taylor ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Adam Warren will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Anthony Rendon.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Bryce Harper, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Swing and a liner. Foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Can't quite get around. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless, Oliver Perez will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning. Dexter Fowler will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Out in front of it, strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here it comes, 0-2. And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1. Now in the box, Jason Hayward. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Perez with a good fastball there to start the at-bat. No balls and a strike. It's sharply toward third, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Ben Zobrist. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a ball lined to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first. Chris Heisey comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs.
A solo shot down the line in right as the Nationals claim a 3-2 lead. Daniel Murphy is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Jason Worth digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Swing and a line drive. Foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Zobrist onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Danny Espinoza. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1 pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Worth posts under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Chris Bryant struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Takes this the other way to right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Jorge Soler comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There goes the runner. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through, a base hit. He's 3 for 5. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Miguel Montero, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and the runner will get back standing.
Keeping an eye on him.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Pickoff move to second. Runners back. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Not close. It's 2-0.
Two tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Addison Russell digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
The pitcher, number 52, Justin Rim.
Matt Caesar will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 20, Matt Caesar.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Struck him out, so a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
But you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs on 9 hits.
Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago White Sox and the San Francisco Giants. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Striding into the box, Jimmy Rollins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Peavy's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Span is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Jose Abreu gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. And he lays off there. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Pence. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Eaton moves over. 1 away. Settling in now, Joe Pennant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Buster Posey gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. High pop-up. Abreu is there for it. And the inning is over. Melky Cabrera will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Hit hard back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Brett Lawrie stands in. Peavy has his target. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Alex Avila into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And good late movement there from Peavy on the fastball. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of set and get.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Hunter Pence strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Right fielder, Hunter.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
Batting fifth.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Matt Duffy gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Jackson is there, and they breeze through this half inning. Austin Jackson is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Peavy gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Span, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will make it into second with a 2-base hit here to begin the third. The pitcher, John Danks, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets fouled. And they'll play the station-to-station game here, but this is a foul ball. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Coming to the plate now, Adam Eaton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kinds.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. Too high, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Panic with the dive. The second for 1. Not in time.
Man, almost a great play.
Great effort defensively and a nice job of hustling down the line there. Jose Abreu is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Oh no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that. Brandon Crawford will stand in now, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out. Jake Peavy settles into the box for his first chance. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it, 1-2.
I think I might have seen a flinch there behind the plate, but He wouldn't ring him up.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2. You've got a few options here.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Rocket to third. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Angel
Joe.
And a ground ball for Rollins. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Bernard Span. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Todd Frazier is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Chop foul right at home plate. TV into the windup. Here it is on 0-2. Hit to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now in the box, Melky Cabrera, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret. This is his favorite side to hit from.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter number 15,
Brett Laurie is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Lofted in the air out to right field. Pence will wait on it, and that will retire the side. Joe Panik is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Therefore, it is Eaton, and he's got it for the first out. Buster Posey will dig in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for National League catchers. And Danks will get ahead with the fastball for strike 1.
Oh, boy, he is attacking hitters in this one. Another first pitch strike right there, and he's up right around 90% in that category so far.
Under it now is Jackson to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Hunter Pence, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Alex Avila heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Belted high and deep into right center. Span looks up. Gone!
Now batting.
Solo shot to right center. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The pitcher number 50.
John Danks digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. In there, a base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Adam Eaton will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Hit in the air to right field. On the move is Pence. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. And there's the good fastball from Peavy as Jake gets ahead here 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Posey gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Brandon Belt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he'll step off and try again. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hard liner toward short, but this will find the glove of Rollins at short. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. He flew out in his last at-bat. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Grounded down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Jake Peavy is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have to pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Jose Abreu makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
First baseman, Jose Abreu.
Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Melky Cabrera stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Got a lot of it out to deep left. Back goes Pagan. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Angel Pagan, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Zach Putnam will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Bernard Span will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Joe Pennick will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Span runs. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And Span is going to be caught stealing here. He's out at second base. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Is that Brett Laurie will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 quick strike here toward the line and right. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Alex Avila steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. Austin Jackson will step in, a ground out victim as last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
TV sets, first pitch on the way. And that misses, ball 1. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? The second for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the... Buster Posey will start the inning for San Francisco with Hunter Pence to follow on deck.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Dan Jennings will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he gets under this one just a bit as it'll be a chance for Jackson in center. 1 down. Hunter Pence digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And that's in there for strike one. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Down the third baseline. Frazier's up with it. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
The first baseman,
Brandon Belt will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. In there, strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dan Jennings will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Deoner Navarro is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Deoner Navarro.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Line drive to left, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. Josh Osich will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Adam Eaton will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. A barehanded pickup. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. One away, and Jimmy Rollins takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Now the runner's on his way home, and they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Jose Abreu ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And Pence will move over to make the play to end the inning. Nate Jones is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Matt Duffy will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rollins towards second. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The shortstop,
Brandon Crawford will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
Gregor Blanco will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Gregor.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Cabrera's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Angel Pagan. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and Corey Guerin will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. kicking off the top of the ninth, Todd Frazier, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. A barehanded play by Crawford. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
Melky Cabrera stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Drilled to first. And Belk will just take this one over himself for the out. Brett Laurie will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Hit hard towards center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Alex Avila is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the fifth. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. David Robertson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 30.
Denard Span will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. To short. And Rollins will throw him out, 1 away. Joe Panic will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Eaton is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Buster Posey makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Ball 1. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And that misses 2-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, John Danks. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.